Okay, as promised, we're doing a ride. Is this the right spot? I feel like I'm in the wrong spot. We're going to be riding to the park from here, and if traffic's not too bad, we're going to try to get to the major park. But we'll take it one step at a time. Right now we're out with the doggy, just exploring. We've been riding around for about, let's see how long, a little over 20 minutes. And so far it's been pretty good. It's a little afternoon and about 80 degrees. We see the spring's in full force. A few weeks ago, all the blooms were out. And I was riding around wishing I had my camera with me because it was very beautiful. Doesn't seem to be quite as beautiful now, though it's still nice. Hopefully this ride will go well and we'll be able to get to the park and back. I had some type of issue that made a bunch of noise from the pet thing, but I stopped to try to see if I could figure out what was going on with it. But everything still seemed okay, so I guess maybe it was just the dog doing something that caused a lot of noise. Maybe he shifted. Anyway, he's on camera now, so if he does something weird, I'll notice. I think I'll take the wired bike out later today or tomorrow. There's some trails that I want to see how it does on. I don't know if I'll bring my camera or not. Maybe I will. We'll see. Sounds like there's some construction going on here, which might be not good. Let's see what's happening. Well, they chopped down a tree that was here. Oh, one over there too. I wonder what they're doing. They're chopping down all these trees. They're gonna build something here? Well, I don't know. Guess I'll have to wait. Yeah, it's a school day, so everybody's in school. Nobody's out on these fields, at least not for another couple of hours. They all start arriving around 2. But until then, it's kind of up for us unemployed people, or retired people. People don't have an actual job to be able to explore and use these places. Or maybe they have a different shift. Hey, it could be on a different shift. Now I'm wearing a coat right now, which I might take off. When I started to leave, it was like 72 degrees. And so I thought I'd bring a coat in case I got cold. But now it's probably 80, so I'm beginning to think I probably will not get cold. Okay, now we gotta do some faster driving. One of the things that I dislike and don't do very often at all is ride on the road, especially a 2-lane road. I prefer, if I was going to ride on a road, to be on a 4-lane road so that cars have somewhere to go. They don't have to be behind me. And if I do have to go to this type of road, I prefer to be on it a short period of time, which I am this time. I'm only going to be on it less than a mile. Okay, so we're going to be going on this road. Hey. Well, I was hoping not that many cars would be here, but there's more than I thought there would be. Okay, so we have to wait until we get an opening here, and then we can head out over here. How are you doing back there, dog? You okay? Yeah, traffic's not going well for me to have a good spot. You got the ones that are going slow and then the ones that are going fast. Their merging's causing me issues. But I got across. Okay, and it should be, we can go this nice slow speed again until we get back to that highway. Because we're going to be in the park area. Hey. Oh, you. What did we lose? Yeah, sorry, dog. That wasn't good. Had a breakdown right in front of you. Thanks. All right, well, after that breakdown, that wasn't great. So what happened was one of the cables that I used to tie down my battery on my back rack broke free and wrapped itself around my tires and chain brake. So I had to disassemble all, or work to get it all back together. So not so great. Was not the best thing I've ever had happen to me, but nowhere near the worst. Hello there. Hey. I like riding this park. This park has good riding area. Few people walking, some people biking. This time of the day, there's not going to be a whole lot of people here, but that's the reason I like it. I've also been fishing here before, so overall good place. If you have kids, they got a nice little playground here. Leo's Landing Playground looks like it would be a great place to play if you're between the ages of like 3 and 8 or 9. Or 70. They wouldn't let 70-year-olds there. Okay, I think this is kind of a good test for my doggy. I wonder if he likes this type of stuff. How you like that, dog? I don't think we've ever been on this type of road with him. You like crushed gravel, dog? Doesn't seem any tougher to drive on. Whether I'm by myself or pulling the dog. But it's a good test. See how we both do. Have a yield to pedestrian bikes, which we're one of those. Let's go see where this goes. I think it probably just goes to a dead end. Haven't been here, I don't think, since the showing the discourse. Haven't been here since the hurricane, so they had this place closed one time when I came by, probably because trees being across the road. Yeah, somewhere around here, probably just a turnaround spot. Oh yeah, it's right here. I have one of my videos that I actually went through there and on my bike and searched for a way through. Went all sorts of places. It was on this bike, but I was not carrying my dog, so I'm not going to do that this time. I think I'll stop and check on my dog. I'll probably cut this part out of the video. Yeah, it was a quick stop. It is pretty out here. One of the things I love about having a bike is the fact that you can go to places like this and just have a good time riding along. And this path is wide enough that it allows me to carry my doggy with me and not having to worry about. So those narrow sidewalks are dangerous because if you get to the edge, it drags you off. But the wider ones here, like this one, yeah, we can stay approximately in the middle until we meet somebody. It's not so dangerous. I have no clue where this goes. But it seems like a nice path through the trees, and they must be keeping it up since trees haven't taken over this place. We're a little bit narrower now. Older path, so this must be the old section. What do you think about all this, dog? Well, it says the trail's open, which is a good thing since we're on it. Now these parts you can take and it'll take you close to the, I want to say a creek, but I think they call it a river. In any case, it's not a very big area. Yeah, one of the things I like about this, now we get out here and we get out in the open, I like the fact that a good part of the time we're kind of like in a canopy of trees. And it's pretty fun, you're traveling through the trees. Now, if you're hot, this gives you a nice cooling off period. However, if you're cold, this is just going to make you colder, not having the sun around you. Turnaround area at one time before the expansion. Yeah, we're riding along what I'm going to call a creek. It's on my left. Alright, so back on the main road. Even after all these years of owning this bike, which has been over 3, I still haven't adjusted my handlebars to be where they need to be in order to have the most comfortable ride. They should be back just a little bit. Not much. It only needs, what, 2 inches maybe? Yeah, it's a little bit more mechanically inclined. I would fix that. But I'm not, so I debate between, should I try fixing it? I always have the bike shop to fall back on if I fail. So far I haven't tried. Now, one of the things with the new bike that I got, of course I got 2 new bikes, so talking about the wired cruiser, is it's actually fixed correctly already. I had taken it to the bike shop when I got it and got it all set up at a bike shop correctly instead of me trying to do it. I put this one here together myself, so the fact that it has some issues is not surprising. Oh yeah, that's pretty. What's going on, dog? You okay? They have several benches along the ride here where you can sit down and meditate, look at the thing. Fished. It was one of these places here I stopped and fished for a little bit. Didn't catch anything, so I'm not that great of a fisherman, but it's relaxing. I could just sit on one of the benches there and not fish, but whenever I sit on the bench, I feel like I need to do something to, be active. So fishing, not very active, but I still like doing it. So, well, dog, I kind of feel like we've gone far enough. We need to turn around and start heading back. This is one of your longer trips. The 45 minutes long. Yeah, we'll head back on the road. And also the temperatures, I may have to stop and take my coat off. There's some water here, but it hadn't rained in 2 days. Hello. Kind of like take one of the little side things, find out where they go. Oh, that doesn't go very far, so don't want to take that. Yeah, passing on your left. Yeah, these are so wide, you can easily do that. I don't think my dog's going to get hot back there. It has some good ventilation. It's not that hot, although it is probably definitely in the 80s now. This is a nice ride and a very nice day to be riding. So getting here is not so easy, but once you're here, you can have nice rides. Now they have some trails, which I would take some of the trails if I was just me, if I wasn't carrying my dog with me. But with the dog, we'll stay on the concrete and paved areas so that it's safer for us. A little camping spot. All right, here we are, our trail exit area. So we'll speed it up a little bit since I'm going to stay on the road. I want to say a little bit, I mean just a little bit. Instead of going 7 or 8 miles per hour, we'll go like 12 or 13. I do have my second battery with me, so if I run out of power, I can change to the new battery. Or not new, but one that has more charge. About time to switch out the 2 batteries anyway. So that both batteries get a shot at charging and decharging. Here's a place for the doggies to play. Hey. You see the other doggies in there? Hey. I think we'll be okay. Having plenty, it looks like we got 70%, so we're going to start off with a full charge because I didn't charge after my last ride because we only gotten down to, it was only a 5-mile ride, so it didn't use up that much. Usually it takes me down to 89 or 88%, and then after you have it sit for a little bit, it gets up to the 90s again. You do that okay, dog? That was kind of rough. I don't even see you. Hopefully you're okay. Even the road is nice. I mean, the trail was pretty nice, but yeah, even the road is has nice tree lined. Not a whole lot of concrete and stuff, so yeah, very nice. My back tire seems to be making more noise than normal. That's where the power of the bike's coming from. The engine sounds a little louder. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Oh, there's my dog. I see him. Hey. Yeah, She apparently is a walker because I was walking both times I saw her. Alright, speed bump. Hopefully my doggy can get through the speed bumps okay. Oh, I didn't even hear his trainer hit it. The trailer dodged it. It looks like they're trying pretty hard to keep speed down. Another speed bump. Yeah, this would probably end up being like an hour-and-a-half ride by the time I get to the end. I need to remember that, so how long it takes to get just this far. Also, it'll be interesting to see how my dog does, because we've been on our ride a couple of times, but we haven't been on an hour-and-a-half ride yet. And most of our rides are only between 5 and 10 miles, so it doesn't take that long, 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, my goal for my rides when I get out for a ride, in order to be effective exercise, is 25 minutes. 20 minutes minimum, but I try to shoot for 25. So sometimes I'm at 25, sometimes I'm at 30. But when I'm with the dog, I don't normally exceed 30. Because I don't know what he's going to be like. Also, I'm not sure what I'm going to do if the trailer gets a flat. I don't know what to do about that. I don't have a spare wheel, so a flat's just going to end. I don't know what's going to happen. So I don't like getting too far away from home, since I'm not sure what's going to happen. I can repair some of the things on the bike, but I don't know if I can repair anything on the trailer. Yeah, and since I have several bikes now, transferring my repair stuff to different bikes as I ride them is a little bit of a thought process I have to remember to do. Otherwise, I end up just out about without any of my repair stuff in case something breaks. Today, I got everything with me. When I ride the wire, I have very little with me. But I do have something in case it breaks down. I can do something. So far on the XP 3.0, I don't carry anything. I just ride fairly close to home all the time. I don't go too far. Yeah, maybe I should stop right here in this little shade and see how my doggy's doing. Maybe I can take my coat off too while I'm at it. Although I'm not sure how easy that will be to take off, so maybe I'll forget that. May have to change out the battery, but that's okay. That'll be way after my video goes out. It probably only got like 10 minutes left at most. All right, here we go. You can make it, dog. Yeah. Slowly but surely, we can make it through these places. All right, I think we'll ride back on the street. Go like 30. Well, we won't go 30. Who am I kidding? We'll go like 25. Please pull up to the gate to open it. Okay. Ah, there's a lot of cars. Taking it road back on the, or the way back on the road, saves probably about 20 minutes of bicycle time. Usually I take the back road, so it takes a lot longer on the back roads. And it's more dangerous on the road, on the highway, so I prefer the back roads. Today's traffic isn't too bad. It's not the best. Oh, look, another bike. I want to follow him, and we're going to keep the cars from bothering both of us because there's two of us now. I'm not sure how fast he's going, but after I get up to full speed, I'll see if I'm gaining on him or he's pulling away from me. We have a fellow biker in front of us, so we're getting a little bit. Passing you. Ah, come on. Wow. Don't be beeping at me. I think everything's fine. That horn going off could have been somebody that I know from, right at that light was where my gym is, where I go work out in the mornings. And so it could be somebody I know from there. But the horn was so long that it sounded more like an angry horn rather than a, hello, good to see you, out riding on your bike today type of horn. It didn't look like that type of horn to me. And whatever type it was scary. So if I run across a guy or girl in the gym who blew that horn, I'm going to tell them not to do that again. Almost made me crash. I'm sure my dog wasn't very happy about it. I'll have to wait and see what his reaction was. Look at it. So, now this area here, you know, I'm going as fast as I can, so it looks like I'm 25 or so. Just, yeah. So we can't go much faster in this. We're going slightly uphill, so 25 is good. And I'm trying very hard. I'm pedaling as hard as I can to try to make sure I get as much speed as I possibly can, which is, 25. All right, so we're going to get off here. Trying to stay in the center so the dog doesn't get in trouble. Oh, that was kind of fun. Not sure why that one car blew its horn, but we'll go this way. Yeah, a little dog barking at me made me think of yesterday we had a little girl, about 12 years old, who was riding her bike, and a dog ran up and bit her. So, yeah, there's still some wild dogs in this area that run around. Not wild, but not leashed. And that's not a good thing. This is heavy. This is tough. Yeah, I almost can't make it up this hill. I had to shift down to the lowest gear in order to make it. Well, that's the reason why I got the wire, so I can make it up these hills. You okay, dog? Yeah, don't be doing those weird things. He's turning around, so I don't know if that's good or bad. Hello. One of these possible places to stop. All right, good. Yeah, no cars behind me at the moment. Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm driving almost directly home and pretty fast is, yeah, sitting down for this long, even for me, for over an hour, gets a little bit draining for me. So it's good exercise. It's good to get the sun, but also it wears me down a bit. I've always been one of those people that stays out in the sun for very long, even if I'm just sunbathing. It wears me out. I don't know why it makes you tired, but it does me. And it has pretty much all my life, and now it's even more so. It's downhill now for almost the rest of the way home. Hello. Yeah, this area here is one of my favorite areas to be in because I know almost everybody. Almost everybody in this area knows me now, and waves to them. I talk to people, all the walkers. I know those people. So right now, not many. Pretty much most of the walkers you got to get in about 3 hours. There's a lot more of them, and even like 4 hours from now, there's even more. So this is a really good place to meet people, and even the kids get out and start riding their bikes with me. So they've gotten to know me so well. I think that I have a new topic that I'd like to cover, but not today. We'll get that when I'm on my wired bike. And what I want to know is what type of gear should I be wearing to be safe that gives me like armor, so if I wreck going 35 miles per hour, I can be protected, but at the same time, it's cool, so I can actually ride. I think I'm going to look at motorcycle type clothing. Anyway, stay tuned, like and subscribe. See y'all later. Thanks.